Good morning. It's Sunday morning, and tomorrow we'll start a new month. So let's dive in here, listen to the messages that Source will give me, provide me, channel. Well, I do the channeling for this month, for November. So, first of all, I want to start. No, first of all, first things first. Who am I? Who am I, and what is it that I do? So, well, my name is Vera Stevens, and what I they say I've got connection with the universe. In fact, it's source. It's no angels, no guides, no nothing in between. It's directly source. And they say, well, your superpower is you can see, you can hear, you can feel, and all this. So it's my superpower. It's my gift. It's my whatever. Um, so that's what I do. I can see energy too. I can see whatever is here for you, whatever was there for you. But in fact, who are you? That's a real question. And I use this gift, this superpower, to transform whatever is blocking you to live your true life, your destiny life, your golden life, full of abundance. And yeah, live your true purpose. Live that life that is meant to be your life. I really wanted to do the channeling of November. Hello, first viewers are online. Who is watching? I wanted to do this November reading today because today it's a special day for the Celts, the Celtic people, and they celebrated. And in fact, we do this too because tomorrow, the 1st and 2nd of November, and today it's Halloween. So this is still tradition that has its origin in Samhain. Samhain, it's the way you write it. It's Samhain, but whatever. And the meaning of this festive period of 3 days, in fact. Oh, hello, it's Mira. Hello, good morning. And Sophie, good morning. Did you sleep 1 hour more or were you awake long before you should have? Um, so, this party, festive period, they celebrated the dark times, the dark weeks that started now. So these 6 weeks, the nights built up even faster until it's the winter solitude, and then it starts to diminish a bit already. So this is darkness above light, not in the way we call it this way, but the darkness is a really, the shamanic people, they know how to listen to them, and the veils between the material world and the living world. I'm sorry, the material living world and the world on the other side of the rainbow. They're really thin, and you can see, you can hear, you can almost touch your ancestors, your guides, whatever is there for you. Om 1 uur gaan slapen. Oh boy. Okay, so the dark weeks, in fact, the Celtic people, they already knew this is a period of great power and magic. And I mean magic the way it's meant to be and not the way it's used sometimes, but well, whatever. So it's about preparing for the winter. Go, yeah, to your inner you and listen. If we say preparing for winter, they did it like they killed the cattle, the excess amount of cattle, so they had food for winter. all the fruits, the vegetables they could conserve through winter. This is a period that is about death and rebirth, about going within to your inner self, to the wisdom inside of you, so you can find, oh, this is nice. They say, if you can find this older lady or older man in you, like real true wisdom, real knowing, they can give hands to your inner child within 6 weeks. So this is about this, what can I, what can I grant life? And by doing this, so what's important in your life? What really needs to stay alive? Like you need food through winter to stay alive. So you are important. This is really the message. You are important. What's important in your life? And this balance, this harmony between matter, like food, and maybe like some pictures of our family or whatever it is, and your inner harmony, your inner spiritual guidance, your connect your feeling of being connected to some greater power. And this is really important. What do you understand about greater power? What's your greater power? What's the greater power you're connected to? Because the winter, we're going to winter, we're preparing for the winter. That has all to do about, okay, I learned so much, but what am I going to do with this? So this is this, it's dark age, it's dark period in your life, but you can learn so much of this. And by getting into the dark and feeling your light in the dark, there will be so much light. And this is so important, because if you don't honor whatever you need to let go, you can't honor yourself. And it's the other way around also. If you honor yourself, you can honor whatever you need to let go. So take enjoy the silence for some days and even for some weeks. And you will be able to listen to your inner light, and you will like dance through the darkness, because you're one. If you don't want to see your inner shadows, darkness, whatever, you can't see yourself. And what wisdom is there if you can't see yourself? Like people that can't say sorry, people that never make mistakes. Well, they're not learning then. We all make mistakes, and we learn by making mistakes. Blijft het beeld hangen? Oei. Does anybody else have like troubles with de video? Ik heb nog steeds het gevoel dat ik mijn missie niet helemaal ken, of dat ik beter moet voelen dat er nog ontbreekt. Ja, I love doing this puzzle, hè? You know this, hè? So, I forgot my cards. I wanted you can do this, like the inner priestess, the inner shaman, or whatever. Get this person out of there and light a fire for yourself, just to remind you of your inner fire, your inner light. And by doing this, your inner light is also like the sun inside of you. The sun is getting weaker. Well, the feeling, the sun isn't getting weaker. The feeling, but what about, you know what I mean? But the sun stays as powerful as she is. And by lighting a fire, it can be just a candle, you can feel the sun, you can feel the energy, and you can feel the light inside of you too. And then you can uh, take your oracle cards or your tarot cards. And I got a new set I wanted to show you. I've got a golden tarot or something like that. I don't know what's it called. And then you take cards for every month. So you just shuffle them, because this period is the Celtic New Year. It's the beginning of a new year in the Celtic calendar. So take one card for every month and write them down in a little book or a paper or whatever, and look at it, learn from it, let them guide you. And kaneelkaas, yeah, it's suitable. Yeah. So that was this, yeah, party time. In fact, it really is a party. We're in Western countries. We learned like the 1st and the 2nd of December. It's it's a sad it's a sad 2 day period, but it isn't. It really isn't. They're here all around of us, literally now. So lit a candle at their pictures, their photos, and listen to them, connect to them, and celebrate life, because they're in your life, just a different way. Ja, Katrijn, geweldig. Haha. Yeah, that's the benefit of doing a live in a weekend. And you did see it, so that's great. So let's dive into the month of November. Yeah. October, you still remember October? It was this nasty month. It was heavy energy. Who noticed this? That October, um, they already prepared me, I think, March, April this year. Like this year, just don't focus on October, because it's the heavy month, it's the muddy month, it's just heavy energy, and it's not a fun month. So we're done with it. Let's move over to November, and maybe it will be better. I don't know. Just on time. Great. Yeah, the show is beginning. No. In October, officially divorced. Oh, party. Well, I know it's a party for you now. Huh? So, what are we going to do with November? First of all, we're going to listen to the general theme. Then we dive into the obstacles, and then the chances. They give me 3 obstacles and 3 chances every month. So this can help you to, they say, swim through this month, whatever it is. So, general theme of November. I'm in the water and I'm seeing like fish and even sharks, but I'm really not afraid of them. Fish and like, I have to swim. Okay, I'm like, where am I? Okay. Oh, you know what they said? I just, all of a sudden I see this wonderful place, and they said, well, you found Atlantis. So the theme of this month is Atlantis. And okay. They're like, whoa. They wanted to, but I said, oh, blah, blah, blah. Whew, shut down a bit. Okay. They're talking everything at the same time. You found Atlantis, and then all the other messages at the same time. Okay, so first of all, why do we need to lose something to be like super excited that we find it again? It's like a treasure. It can be your like your keys, a photo of your parents, your sister, whatever, person who died. And even like this, they call it, and I was like, what? This new world. And I'm like, isn't it an old world? And I said, it's just the way, it's just perception, the way you look at it. What's the real treasure? What's the real treasure about Atlantis? What's the real treasure about this world right now? What can't you see anymore? Feel this. They're talking about humans, about people, and they're talking about we are disconnected to like some powers, superpowers, whatever, even a part of our memory, a part of our being, a part of our knowing. And it's like we're only half or 1/3 or something of maybe even 1/20th for some people. And that's all okay from who we were before. And they're talking about this new world, who we will be again. And I'm like, we're talking about the past in the present. We're talking, and you can hear the words, who we will be again, but remember. And they're like, but hey, they're like, little silly girl, the past, the future, the present, it's all one. And they show me like our brain, and we have got like the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere, and they say, why have you got two parts and you want to be one? It's our longing. We this is who we are. And then they say, and this is only half. So like I'm like, but what's the other half? Tell me. And they show me like this image. They say, you do know, because they show me you've got like the left brain and the right brain, the hemispheres, and then you've got these little two parts, the old brain, the brain that keeps you safe. So you do have four, they tell me. But before and after, this is like a globe. And they show me like the earth, the a planet, yeah, the whole new world. And to be able to have full access, full power in the knowing. And knowing isn't only the brain. Whoa. And now it's like I can see like this balloon that's just a little above you. And it's like, oh my God, my brain is like not even 10% of this balloon that is guiding me. So, what if you're connected to your whole brain, to your whole knowing? And this knowing to oneness. Hey, Vera, hello, good morning. And a big hug to Elena, too. Can you feel this? What's happening? This shift? And I'm like, is this for November? And they say yes. They say yes, but it's just like a seed. But if you can feel the seed, if you can feel this little thing that's already inside of you, then you can grow into this state of being. Mega ziek. Oh, nog altijd niet beter. A lot of people are sick, huh? A lot of people are sick. Maybe I should do a message about being sick afterwards. Um, so, what if people remember the everything? Balloons, see, I fly in. Hi, Evie. Um, so, we talked about a balloon. Who can feel the balloon? And who feels like I'm on this sinking ship? Who are you? Is your ship going down? Or is it gonna fly? Who is this me? Who is this I? And when I and I combined, we've got this I and another I. This is the letter I. You're stronger. You're stronger. They show me like the World Trade Towers, 2 towers. If they made them one big, gigantic tower, it doesn't fall so fast. Whatever. They talk about the I, and hear this I in English, and almost every word that reflects to you, yourself, I, me, all this, in Dutch, ik, has the I too. It's the I. You can see yourself. You can see you and self. This is so important. So if you got those double eyes, me and myself, you can look at yourself and you will know who you are. This is November. The November is about remember. 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 Become a member of yourself. Become a me member. Ik ben ballonnen aan mijn schip aan het hangen, want ik geloof niet in zinken. No, never believe in sinking. And if you feel like you're sinking, do you feel you were drowning? And if you feel you're drowning, do you feel like you're dying? Or is it just time for a rebirth? And now they want to talk about everyone who is sick. And I know a lot of people who are sick. Let's just call it the flu, whatever. Flu or sniffles or all this. They say, are you fighting against this disease? It's a dis-ease. If you're fighting against the old you, and the new you can be reborn. You're fighting the I, you're fighting you. And never just like, oh, then I will die. No, you die as a phoenix. The dying is the rebirth. It's just this old you that's dying. Being sick, having a dis-ease, it means like your old coat is too small. You've been growing, and it is a little bit uncomfortable to let it go. It's like totally, you have to be like vulnerable. And that's okay to be vulnerable. You've got some time because you've got this disease. Go and lie in the couch. And especially go in total relaxation. If you go in total relaxation, there are the two eyes. This I that is you right now, and this I, there are a lot of eyes in this moment, and they say, you've got the little voices. Oh my God, it's going to be worse. Oh my God, you're not going to survive this. Oh my God, it's just an illness. Oh my God, what is happening to you? Oh, you're so cute when you're sick. Oh, you're so nasty when you're sick. All these voices. It's only when they quiet down, because you find your I, your true you, that you find your own, that's finding your own voice. That's finding you. And then you will get back better at an instance. Wow, this. So the power is here inside of you. Just like I got this scratch, it's almost gone, a scratch, and it was bleeding. Well, it's almost gone. This is your superpower. You can heal yourself. So heal yourself by reflecting this I, who am I? Just doing this. Your old me is thinking. Okay, and the new you. Ik zink ook niet, ik ben mijn schip aan het schoonmaken. So you're cleaning your ship. You want to go in this new beginning with a clean ship. Okay. Hi, Lucy. Let's dive into the obstacles. I was looking at the time. It's already half an hour in. Okay, obstacles for November. And obstacles, we talk about obstacles, they say, because an obstacle is something, it's just in your way. You can just hop over it, underneath, left, right, whatever. Use an airplane, I don't care, but it's just an obstacle. It's something, this is nice. It's something in your way to remind you of the force within you. Helemaal in rust gaan, daar is werk aan. Op de een of andere manier lukt dat al 2 nachten niet. And especially at night, you're talking about the night. You can find the peace in you, the relaxation during the night. You want to know what's happening during the night, the last days and the days that are coming? Who's not sleeping that well? A lot of people talk to me like, Phil, what's happening? This strange energy and all this. Well, it's especially during the night. During the day, we don't make enough time for this. So at night, they're like, here I am, hello, da, da, da. A lot is happening to you. If you're awake during the night, listen, just listen. They're trying to talk to you, to communicate to you and through you. Heel veel rare dromen. Yeah, in the dreams too, The dreams. Hi, Hilde. So if you're like dreaming like really weird things, I'm really sleeping. Really. I never sleep this well. And a lot of people are like talking, I don't sleep. I'm awake for like from 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. till the morning. And I was like, normally this is me. Right now, I don't remember my dreams and I sleep like a baby. I don't know why, but it's the truth. And well, I enjoy it, in fact. I know I'm doing things when I'm asleep. I know this. But I'm not aware of it not like aware that I know what I've been doing. But all that is okay too. Hier ook rare dromen. So what dreams? Write them down. Dreams always got like an energy, something to tell to you. Every dream. So challenges and obstacles. Okay. First one. Let's do 3, yeah? First one. I never liked the obstacles in the beginning. You know what I'm seeing? This gigantic, really enormous bull, and I can see myself and I can feel myself riding it like this, this Spanish toreador thing. I'm on this bull and I'm like, I'm really afraid, in fact, because everyone was talking to me, do this, and I could feel the adrenaline rush inside of me. Let's do this. And they say, in who did you trust? In them, in you, or in the bull? And I was like, Well, right now I try to trust the bull, and it isn't working, in fact, because I'm not trusting myself in this. I've never done this, and I know I don't want to be on this bull. And they say you go from trust to frustration. And they say in this November month, listen to your inner voice, the true inner voice, and know in who to trust, because sometimes you can't even trust yourself because you're listening to all these other parts of your personality, and you're not this. You're like this higher being, this true, really true energy. Full power energy is coming to you, remembering who you are, but it's like this mist is being thrown on you, and you just don't know. You're making mistakes in who to trust. And this can be like your employer, your boss, your employers too, if you're the boss. It can be like the colleagues, it can be your best friend, it can be even your partner, your kids, your mother, your father, everybody. Feel it, really truly feel it. And by feeling it, you never feel it when you're in this rush. They say you have to listen in the silence. So if you're like in this rush, and maybe November can be like really busy then, and you have to make a decision, never make the decision in this rush. Just go to the toilet, wait there until you're like totally peacefully, totally inner peace, quietness inside of you. And then, just only then, make the decision. Ik droomde ook van een wildwaterbaan waar ik mee gestuurd werd. En toch was ik niet bang. My God. Okay, I dreamt of something like that too. Like this roller coaster and all the seats. It was 2 or 3 days ago. All the seats just disattached, and we were like flying. But we did the roller coaster kind of path, whatever. But we were like all over the place, and all, well, it was a shuffle of the little train, of the wagons and all this. But it was fun. I remember it was fun. It was just something I didn't expect. So, second obstacle. I'm like, I don't want to be here even. But okay, maybe it's for other people. Maybe it's this message for me too. But I can see a ladder, a really big one. And I'm like, I don't like them. But well, okay. And it's like missing steps. You know what I mean? The steps. And wherever you want to go, you can feel the feeling. Okay, it doesn't need to be a ladder, but it's just it is. It's just the image. Um, it's harder. You feel like I'm going November. It's 31 days. No, it's 30 days. It's 30 days. November, 30 days. Let's go for this challenge or a goal or whatever. Just living your life. And you were like, this is even harder than I thought it would be, imagined it would be, than it normally is. So they say, listen to this very carefully. I will say this only once. No. Divide your energy well. You've got only this energy. And for people who don't know to lift their energy, like imagine you've got like this battery inside of you. Recharge your battery, and just put another one next to it. Then you've got 2 batteries. If you want to go for 6, whatever, just put in more batteries. But divide your energy well, because it could be like you were like, let's say like 72%, and all of the sudden you're at 5%, and if you've got like your mobile phone at 5%, everything gets dark, and it's like, okay, just put it aside because it's not going to do anything anymore. So divide your energy well. I did say it more than once. Okay, last challenge or obstacle. Oh, the fun part of it is that I'm like indoor and I'm looking through the window. So that's the fun part, because what I'm seeing is like a lot of rain, but the rain isn't water, it's mud. And so you can see like brown, yeah, big drops of mud falling down, and the streets are like a lot of mud puddles, and the people outside, like their jackets and all, they're turning brown. And just this, I'm glad I'm indoors because it's not only wet, it's, yeah, ew. um they say it's like you have to run, drive, be you. They're like, there is this rhyme, be you in the poo. Oh my god. They show me it's like poo. Ugh. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to talk about this online, but okay. They're like, a lot of poo is coming down, a lot of energy. And I'm like, whoa, but I was inside. And they say, yeah, you are inside, but a lot of people will be outside. So they will be screaming, yelling, whatever. They will be frustrated. They will be even a lot of jealousy because you're inside. So whatever, this uh, quite some people are outside in, let's just call it the mud, poo, mud, whatever. And you've got different reactions. Like, you can be frustrated, you can be angry, you can be crying, you can be jealous. A lot of energy, a lot of emotions are there. But if you're inside, there can be a lot of emotions too. And there are two challenges. If you're outside, what's the message? Because there's only poo or mud when you're outside. Go inside. And what's the message of being inside? Listen to you. Remember, I and I. Listen to your I and watch with your extra eye. And if you're inside, the message is to not be, the messages attract the same like the first obstacle. If you're like torn and you're like, oh my god, you're devastated about what's happening outside, and you're like trying to run, help, whatever, or like maybe you're doing this or you're in tears or whatever, all these emotions aren't helping you and aren't helping the others. What is it that you see, that you truly see? And what is it? They say if you would help them, and you can help them by just showing, but if they don't want to see and they don't want to listen, you can just send them love and open your door. And that's all you need to do, because you once entered. Why? Why did you enter your house? And what's your house? It's not your physical house, it's your identity. So if you open up your door for your identity, it's the door so they can find their identity. And perhaps you want to run outside just to feel what it was to not be you again, and to flush off, shower off the old things again. That's important too for some people. Can you feel this energy? Oh my God. I'm like a rain of poo, of mud. I think I like the bull better than, but okay. What can you feel? I just want to ask you about this message of the mud, the poo rain. What do you feel? What's there in your head, in your energy, in your heart when you hear this message? First of all, I was like, eh. And now I'm like, okay, for a lot of people, this is really sad. But for a lot of other people, this is like the limits. This is like, okay, stop. And let's go to live my life. So I can see the warmth of it too. Okay. Different energy now. Opportunities and chances. I forgot to give myself some water, but okay. Just ask energy to fill me up again. Okay, opportunities and chances. Let's do 3, and afterwards we go to the personal messages, personal readings. Sophie, ik denk dat deze energie nog sterker gaat maken, een voorbereiding op wat gaat komen. Ja, it is. It is. Okay. So, November, Atlantis, opportunities and chances. Oh, they're showing me a lot of hearts, and they're showing me like new friends, friendships for life. Wow, this is nice. Friendships for life. And they show me like me to you, but also me to me, the I and the I, with a nice heart in between of them. No more loneliness, no more, not feeling you, because you're like, a part of me is like lost, a part of me is wherever, I don't know. So this being best friends with you and yourself, you and whoever is coming in your life. Voor mij voelt het niet zo erg eigenlijk. Raar, maar ik zag overal parapluutjes. The little umbrellas in the rain. So this love, I can see hearts. I can see like all these beings and all hearts in between of them. It's like you've got this crossroads, and people are crossing this way, that way, all directions, even like diagonally. It's like in China, these real big crossroads, and they're all hearts. Like everybody is seeing each other. Can you imagine, like in China, like they're crossing, I don't know how many people in like some minutes, and they're all in their heads or on their cell phones and all this. And now they're not. They're like, I can see you. And if you can see the other and yourself, especially yourself, you can connect different ways, even deeper ways also. I love this chance. It's a chance, it's an opportunity. It's not something you take for granted. It's the energy you feel inside. So a lot of people are still on their phones, but that's okay. You will see the others. Second opportunity. They're like, you've got this gigantic, enormous balloon of knowing, of wisdom. What else do you want? What else do you long for? So it's food for thoughts. And thought is not like the brain spin thing, thinking and rethinking. No, it doesn't have to do anything about thinking. Thinking is what's already in my head. Remembering is what's all there. Not just remember what's there in your life, but what's in the universe. And knowing is about what's possible in this universe. So it's all about possibilities, it's all about being, it's all about remembering this power inside of living creatures. Living creatures. And they show me the people and even beings that are living in this world like physically again, but they're still living. It's all energy. Yes, please. Beautiful, beautiful connections. I need it. We all need it because if you feel isolated, you get isolated of yourself too. This is really powerful. I talk about it, but isn't the first thing you start with yourself? And they say, well, we're humans. We never start with ourselves. We always need like this mirror or something. We always need like some person who says, I see you, I love you. We need this person who maybe talks different, like from jealousy, hate, or whatever. And then you can feel, first of all, there's pain, or on the other side, it's love. But then this will, in your dreams or when you're in the shower, whatever, this is an opportunity to reunite with you. Reunite. Hear this word. So finding you, first of all, starts with seeing you through the eyes of others. And secondary, and I'm like, really? And they say, but it's about reading books. It's about seeing other people. It's about looking at other people and see the reflections of you. And I'm like, okay, I understand. Because if you start from loneliness, you start from all the troubles in your head. See you through the eyes of everybody. Ik geniet echt van het alleen zijn en toch voel ik me niet alleen. Ja, enjoy being alone. All one, alone. Yeah, being able to be alone is being able to be one with, yeah, every piece of you. Wow. And it's not only the physical parts. Okay. Last opportunity, last chance. Huh? I'm like seeing things well, just give me a minute. I can see like this kind of, this movie Back to the Future. This is really old car, and I think it was flying through the night with like this flash of lights, and I could see like kind of this vehicle too. It's been a long time that I saw this movie, so I don't know if it's exactly the thing. It doesn't matter, in fact, but it's like this flashy car vehicle with a lot of light that is like blitz through the night. And they talk about traveling through the night, traveling through the night. Like the night is providing us a lot of information and wisdom. We were talking about being awake at night and about dreaming. So like, being is this still in November too? And they tell me, yeah, and some people will be really tired in the morning, and other people feel like they've got tons of energy. They talk about this word information in the night, because you go into the night in your dreams, in your energy, astral travels, and you're not like in this, yeah, material, physical energy. It's just energy. And they say information. It's matter. It's a formation. It's a matter. You're in the matter, and they say, and you do matter. Um, if you're traveling through the night, this has an impact on your matter. This has an impact on the things that are being aligned for you, the things, the energies, and it has an impact on your physical body too. So, whatever you're experiencing, experience it from, yeah, energy. Energy can become matter just by how you see it. If it's information, you all the energy gets into this, whatever, a table. So in November, I'm like, what do you want to say now? Because this is like futuristic, I don't know. And they say, you go out and you're traveling into the darkness with this light vehicle, and you're able to just switch energy like this, like you're making this puzzle, and then you come back, but it's not back because time passed and you're changed. So the back is from within the future. Oh my God. And they say, well, the new you is has an impact on this life, on this moment. So I'm asking them, are we able during the night to change our future and our present? And they say, yes, and you can change your past too. And November, they say the fields, you remember this, the fields are so thin. There's so much guidance for everyone, not only for like shamanic people or angel people who contact angels, for everyone. So feel this energy, truly, truly feel this energy. I'm like, okay. I was happy that I was sleeping, and they say, you weren't sleeping, your body was sleeping. You were doing a lot of things. And I was like, okay, I can understand. So, and I noticed every night before I went to sleep I think for like 5, 6, 7 days on a row, I asked something with intention. And they said, well, we showed you already. This is November. Ask something to whatever. And they say, ask with your heart, not with your head. Because if you ask with your heart, you're like, oh, well, when I wake up, I've got like 1 million euros on my bank account. This is with your head, because we don't need euros. With your heart, what do you ask? And this is a process too, because every night I'm like, okay, what is it that I'm asking? And I'm remembering what I asked yesterday, because it's this asking. Well, asking, it's a process too, because first of all, you're like, this would be nice. And then I'm like, nah, it isn't like the core of all this. And then you go even deeper and deeper and deeper. And I remembered I asked something I was afraid of. And then I was like, why do I ask this? Because I'm afraid of this. And I couldn't feel this fear anymore. So I know already things shifted. So what are you asking for with energy, like energy that is transforming your world and the world in general, and maybe the whole universe, to remember who we all are, to live our lives. I'm just grateful, thankful for this last message. Can you feel this message? And are you going to use this message? So, oh my God. I'm like, can you feel this? I'm like, I can feel so much joy and even like, yeah, quite some emotions, but not like whatever. Feel your energy. And let's move on. And please share in reactions to this video. Please share your experiences. Share them with the world. What did you experience through the night? What did you see when you met your second eye? Okay. This I and I. They say, in this world, you've got two eyes. In spirits, in energy, you've got a third eye. So you've got three. You've got two physical and one pure energy. And they say, well, these two, and they're together, they're one because they work together. And this is only one. They say, did you forget you've got two eyes of light? One this way and one the other way. And if you feel this, they already showed me before, and they were like, okay, we have to tell them. Can you feel this? Like you can see with your eyes, but you can see even more. And you've got like this, I can see people like with these enormous heads, and then you can see and know and all this. Waardevol, ja. Op dit moment voel ik me een beetje bezorgd dat ik iets fout zou bedenken, dus met mijn hoofd. Ik weet het even. If you would think of something and there are no mistakes, you can learn from them. If you ask something with intention and you can feel this isn't really what is my truth, what is good for me, right for me, whatever, they will just fall asleep or it won't work because they protect you and you will protect you from you. So if you're like from thinking, just join the process with I and you will know. And there are 30 days in November, and even beyond November, you can use this energy too. Okay. So let's do personal messages then. Who wants a personal message for the month of November? Vera, you can't make mistakes. You can't make mistakes. I'm gonna do that. Okay. My camera was a bit off. A message for Katrijn. Hi, Eva. Hilde. What do you think of the month of November, of all these messages that came through? I think it's quite a turning point for humanity, in fact. Veerle. Miriam. Sophie. Hi, Okay. A golden pen. Oh, here. It's gone. It was gone. My golden pen. Okay. Oh, they're giving me numbers. Number 7. Who was number 7? It's on. It's on. So you're already here. Number 7. Let's talk numbers. They say. Okay. So numbers. Number 7. Maybe it's number. The number 7 is of importance too for you. I don't know. So for you for the month of November. There are a lot of people of your family that are here with you in spirits. And they just want to hug you. And I could see quite some tears if you hug. So they say, well, it's home again. And then they show me after this like first week that you can just hug and have like maybe some vacation or whatever. They want to kick your ass because November is a month you can do a lot of stuff. If you've got some goals and the year is almost ending, huh? If you've got some goals for the rest of the year, November is a good month to put them into action, to create, to use this energy you've got to make a change for yourself, for your clients, I don't know, for something bigger than you. And this is important. Whatever you do, feel what you're leaving behind, in fact, even. What's staying if your physical body is gone? And your family members and friends that are on the other side of the rainbow, in fact, huh, they're just next to you. They're like supporting you. They're like your cheerleading team. But some of them are like really, okay, now you have to do it. It's just you have to. No, all these voices, just go. And they're like kicking you. Zag je mijne ook? Ja, nee, ik heb jou niet gezien. Vera. Tussen Hilde. Oh, so you're 7. Vera. Veerle heb ik opgeschreven. Ah nee, ik heb Vera. Wel, ik heb jou. Vera. I wrote Veerle. Yeah, you're number 4. The next number was number 3. I already heard it after number 7. Yeah, okay. Hilde, it's you. Yeah, Hilde. Hilde. For you in the month of November. Huh? Okay, this is this weird thing, but they're like, often I'm like, oh, please give me the message so I don't have to tell her about what I see, and they never give it because this is my ego, huh? They show me this little, little stone or whatever, a pebble, and you're hit by it on your forehead, and it drops right in your glass. This is the thing I see for you, and I'm like, okay, now tell me. I told her, and they're like, but what's the chance this is happening? That it's just something that hits you is it just it falls in your glass of water, and it's the stupidity of life, but the fun part of life too. And they say you're gonna be hit, not physically, with whatever is really stupid. Like when we do something that is like, oh, like ride a bull and you know you can't, you're like, duh. So you're gonna hit yourself on your forehead, and even other people are going to do this. Hilda, wake up, this isn't your thing, or didn't you see this? And it's all from laugh, because afterwards you can laugh. Love and love with the O, and love, liefde and lachen. So it's all about, yeah, being hit with, and not physically, energetically, being hit with, yeah, the yeah, being hit with wonder. And they say wonder in Dutch and wonder in English. Het verwonderd zijn and the miracles. So let's let them just shoot these little pebbles, and you will see a lot. And if it drops in your glass, it's something that is really important because it's in your water. What's in your water, you can swallow again. Don't swallow a pebble, but it's something that wants to be close to your heart again. You will have the chance, they say, to get to know you the way you never knew yourself. Wow. I say, I'm like, oh, let the pebbles, shoot the pebbles. I want pebbles too. Wat een mooie boodschap, en dit bevestigt wat ik zelf de vorige dagen wel voelde. Nieuwe fases aangebroken, een fase waarvoor ik echt moet gaan. Yeah, I really want you. I don't know what you're going to do, but whatever. Okay, the last. Okay, it's number 1. It's Katrin! I already knew 7, and then when I saw the 7, I put this little mark, and they said 3 is the next one. And then when I had 3, it's 1, and it's Katrin. I really love Katrin. I'm really sorry. I love you all, but I don't see Katrin that often, and I don't see her live that often. So I'm really glad. This being said, your message for November. Oh, they said just start with love for her. Okay, I'm like, is there already someone in your life that is worth that he can love you? Because I can see love in November, love in December, love from 2021 to 2022, love in 2022, that's easier. 2022. Okay. And they show me this tree, and people that are in love, they carve like this heart with their names, and I can see you carve it in a tree, like energetically. But if you carve it in a tree, the tree reminds it. Everybody who does this, even if you split afterwards, the tree has it in her memory. Oh my God. Is there already someone? Because I don't know this, huh? I hope he is already in your life. If it isn't, he's coming in your life really soon. This is okay. They say, just wait. So there's this wonderful guy. Okay. And he's really nice. He's so nice that it's kind of creepy that he's just so nice. Sometimes you find this guy and all the women are like, does he have a brother? They don't make them that often this way. And then they show me this piece of soap. And what's the soap? No, he isn't in your life yet. So let's get to know him. Get out of your house. They show me a piece of soap, and they say it's really important that you do a ritual with soap. So go to the shop. Maybe you do have a piece of soap. Go to the shop, and you can carve into the soap. You can carve, and then you can wash yourself with this soap, and then the carvings will disappear. So whatever you can, and they say, listen to this, it's washing away with this soap. So what are you going to put in the soap? What are you washing away? It's a cleansing of your energy. It's a cleansing of something that is in there. So clean yourself with this soap, and you can wash yourself several times with one piece of soap, or you can take like these little pieces of hotel soaps or whatever and wash yourself, clean yourself up with all the energies that are not important anymore. You don't want to take with you to 2022. Well, I have to think about this. I'm ready for him. Yeah, you are. Hi Vicky, hello. Nice ritual, genoeg om weg te wassen. Het zal wel zijn. En Hilde, mooi, dankjewel. So, 3 messages and one treasure. It's really a month full of treasures. This November month, I'm glad with this month, and I'm glad October is almost gone. I kind of liked October, but it was quite a heavy month, and I'm looking forward to November, to all these travels during the night, to all these eyes that I meet eyes and these eyes and all this. It will be really special, and all this black energy of October. Can you feel the lift energy, the uplifting energy, the uplifting energy of November? Everything's going to change, but never's going to change from within battle, from within arguments, anger, all this. It's going to change from the feeling of love. Krachtige vandaag weer. Yeah, it's really powerful. And I really love this energy of November. Ik hou je op de hoogte. Yeah, please do. And you can just look up this video and just, not only Katrijn, please send me messages and a picture of this cutie. But if you experience anything throughout the month, please put it in the reactions. Because if we unite with others, we uplift each other. So please don't stay on your lonely planets thing. Join each other. Join, and make this world one again. Okay? Have one nice November month. And enjoy it, and do this fire ritual today that I talked about in the beginning of this video. Okay? Bye-bye.